Hi, good afternoon, good day, my dearies. Welcome back to Dainty's World. It has been a while. Today, I am attempting to complete the fourth makeup video. Um, I've been trying to do this 30 days things consecutively, but I have been so busy. I've got a whole bunch of things that I've been doing, so I haven't been able to come back here. So today I am here and I'm going to try to do number 4 of this makeup video. So I started doing the video earlier and then I had to change the whole thing. So I was saying that I did my face already. I prepped my face where I did the moisturizer. I started with the eyebrow. I was also saying that I instead of using a pencil today, I used the contour eyebrow. So this is what I did. So I went ahead and I did one of it already. So this is what it looks like. Yes, so I am going to go ahead and do the second eyebrow. Okay, all right. So all of who want to see how I do it, it's basically I'm just streaking this like in my eyebrows, just following the same pattern that my eyebrows is going into. I mean, this is how I do it. I do not know if this is even the right way to be doing it, but I am guessing. But when I do it this way, it works for me. So this is how I practically do it. And with this contour stick, you can't go like too much pressure on it because it's like a dye. So it's just touch and go. Just touch and go. Yes, so this is what it looks like. Yes. All right, so what I'm gonna basically do now, I am going to go ahead and do the concealer underneath the eyebrows. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna do. Also, I am just gonna use a spoolie and just to feather this out a little bit before I put the contour underneath it. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put the concealer underneath the eyes. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I am going to put a darker shade in the front area. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this dark shade, I'm just going to put it on the top even though I didn't line it with the pencil, I'm still gonna put it up on the top area, okay? Just to have that, to have the eyebrows kind of stand out a little bit more. Okay. While I have this both of the concealer here, what I'm gonna do, I am going to go in again with the eyebrow contour and just brighten the eyebrows a little bit with this, okay? Okay, so this is what it pretty much looks like. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna blend the top up here, and then I'm gonna come back and blend the bottom area. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do now, I am going to set the concealer on the eyebrows. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I was thinking about doing some eyeshadows today, but I still haven't gotten a chance to practice with the eyeshadow course that I did. So I am not even sure if I want to take on eyeshadows as yet. So I think I'll do like maybe 5, like the next one that I do, and then the 6th one, then that's the time that I will try to do eyeshadow. So by the time I reach like the 10th one, that will be like complete, like for me, beginner's course or novice course. And then when I go on to 11 upwards, because it's going to be 30, so I'll do it like in 10 10. So for the 10, for this part of when I reach the 5, then I will start to do the eyeshadow. So from 5 upwards to 10, then I'll do eyeshadows when I do the makeup. And then when I finish that 10 and go into like the 10 going to 20, then I would incorporate, the whole thing with the makeup and then eyeshadows. And then when I reach to the 30, going to 20 into 30, by that time I know I would have, things down more down pack, and I will be more comfortable doing things. So at that time, I'll be more fluent with it. So that is the plan that I have. So for now, I finished the putting the setting powder here. So what I'll practically do, I am going to go ahead again and put just the wet concealer on here, just on the eyelids. And then I'm not gonna do no eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put it on the eyelid, just a darker shade, and then I'm gonna do the eyeliner, the wing liner, then I do the eyeliner, and then I'll do the rest of the face. So that's how I'll go. I'll wait until I do the 5th one, and then I'll do the eyeshadows. So that's the plan. Okay, guys? Okay, my dearies? Yes. Okay, so I am going to put the darker shade on the eyelids. Okay. And I learned another technique. So before I told you guys that what I'll do, because I have hooded eyes, I'll just look up so I can see the eyelid. So now I saw somebody else, their technique is putting the mirror like up, so you'll be looking upwards regardless of, and that's especially like when you're doing the under eye of doing the under eye for the concealer. So this I'll just still use my technique just to do the eyelids, tilting my chin up, okay? So there we go, the darker shade concealer. Okay, so this is how it looks. So I don't know if you can see the difference. So here is the darker shade concealer on the eyelids. So I am just going to blend this up into the crease and just a little bit upwards also. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to use a wing liner just to line the eyelids, and then I'm going to put the eyeliner underneath here. Okay. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. This is a little bit long, but this pencil is not working too good, so I'm kind of struggling with it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a little bit off, but by the time we're finished, it will be, I'll kind of work things out. All right, so I'm gonna do the other eye with a wing liner. Okay guys, so this is what the other one looks like. As I said before, the wing liner is, it's not, I don't know, I don't think it's finished, but it's not drawing the line. I'm not getting the ink like I wanted. Yes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I am just going to use the concealer and just try to clean up the edges of the wing. Okay. Okay guys, so I use the concealer and I just clean it up so it's not looking too bad now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next, I am going to use the eyeliner for the waterline. Yes, so I'm gonna use the eyeliner for the waterline, and then I am going to use this color corrector. Sorry guys, I'm going to use this color corrector. As you can see, I got some dark circles under my eyes, so I'm just going to use that to conceal that. Yes. Alright, so I'll do the eyeliner and then I'll do the color corrector. Alright guys, so I'm going to do the eyeliner. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, and every time I do this, pretty much my eyes start watering. Yeah, so what I'm going to do next, I am going to do the color corrector. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to use my fingers to tap this out. Alright, so underneath my eyes are very dark, guys. Very, very dark. I have not been sleeping well during the nighttime, so as I said before in previous videos, this is what happens when I don't get enough sleep or I am tired. So I'm going to use a finger to just blend this in, okay? Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. You can see that the dark circles are concealed right now with the color corrector. Yeah, so I just use my finger tips to blend that in. So what I'm gonna do now, I am just going to use setting powder just to push it in a little bit. Okay, just to set it underneath there. One step that I'm always forgetting like to do the concealer, not the concealer, the primer. I did this before where I put the color corrector on and forget all about the primer. So now what I'm gonna have to do is I cannot prime underneath the eyes again, so I am just gonna have to prime the rest of the face and leave the eyes. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna do the primer now and then do the rest of the face. Okay, all right, so these are the areas that I have to put the primer because I forget to put it on the underneath before I did the color corrector. So I'm just gonna put it on the nose, just the bottom part of the face, and then at the top. Okay, all right, so I'll just let that dry down a little bit, then I'll put the foundation on, then we'll do the contour. Okay, so this is dry, so I'm going to do the foundation. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to blend that out with the brush, just putting a little mist on the brush just for it to be a little bit damp. Yes, and then I'm going to blend that out. So I'm going to do one side first. Of course, you know, we're going to just tap, pick up, put down, pick up, put down, as you know, my educator, the one of those people that I follow, Kai the educator, that this is her technique that she teaches. Pick up, put down, do not swipe or anything. Pick up, put down, so you're practically up, down, pushing it in the skin, right? All right, so I'm just gonna blend this side out, blend it out, and let you guys see how it looks. Okay, okay dearies, so this is what this side of the face looks like so far with the foundation. I don't remember if I said I was gonna put the concealer earlier, but if that was what I said, I meant foundation. Yeah, so this is what this side looks like with the foundation and the concealers that I've bought. What I've noticed is I was a little bit lighter before. I mean, since the summer came in and I've been in the sunshine or the sunlight, I have gotten a bit darker. So the other day I was looking at the videos and I was saying, no, now I know why the concealer is seems a bit lighter than my skin tone, because before when I bought these I was a little bit lighter. Yeah, so that's the reason why these are a bit lighter than my skin tone, especially the concealer, especially the foundation. Because you know, with the concealer, you know, you have light and dark if you want to go a little bit lighter, if you want to go darker. So but the foundation, now I realize why it is this way. Yes, all right, so see guys, Yes, that's what it looks like. So I'll just finish blending it out. Okay, dearies, so this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm using the natural light because it's during the daytime, but yet still, um, the lighting is still not good. I think it's the position where I'm at in the location where I'm at. Yes. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Yes, not looking too bad. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to do the highlights for underneath here. Then I am going to do the contour. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any lashes on today. I'll maybe just use a mascara. I'm not feeling the lashes. Yes. Yes, I'm going to do the highlights and then I'll do the contour. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put... Guys, my spirit is not all that bright today, so yeah, I'm not in such a bright spirit today. Yeah, but nonetheless, I'm giving thanks. Hoping that, the Almighty will, work things out. Yes. So I surrendered everything to Him and let Him deal with it, because whatever is going on, it's bigger than me. So I'm just going to cast everything over to the Almighty and let Him deal with it, okay? Yes. And then I'll do... I'm trying not to make my videos more than half an hour. Yes. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do the contour while this dry down. Alright guys, so I'm using this is the darkest shade in the palette. So this is what I'm going to use. This one here. Okay guys, so as you can see the contour here. Yes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next, and I did it also up here, and bring it a little bit to the side and put a little bit underneath here also. Alright, so I'm gonna blend these concealer, the highlighters out. Okay. Alright, so as I was saying about the technique that I saw where when they're blending under the eyes for looking up, so instead of just looking up, you put the mirror up, so you're looking up in the mirror. So in that way, you don't have to be looking, that you just put the mirror up, that you're looking up. And then your eyes, you don't have to do any extra, like looking up extra. You just put the mirror up, so you're looking up to begin with, right? Yes. And then you blend underneath here. Alright guys, so as you can see where I put the highlights, right? Do you see my contour, and then my contour in the top? So what I'm going to do, I am going to go back in with my contour brush that I used to put the contour on, and then I'm just going to blend this part in. Alright? Yes. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my pressed powder, and I am just going to put it in the areas where I didn't put the highlighter. So here, and then here. Okay. So for today, I am just going to use this blush for today. So I got the cream one and I got the powder one. So I'm going to use the powder one. Alright, so I'm going to do the blush. Alright guys, you can see the blush, right? Yes. Alright guys, so this is how it looks, my blush and my contour. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to use the contour brush. I'm just going to blend the brush into the contour. Just blend both of them in together. Okay, so there it is. I mean, with the lighting is not allowing the thing to show. I have to get, watch some videos and see some techniques of how I can get the lighting to be a certain way. So here it is, close up. You can see the blush. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I am just going to put some mascara on and then do some of use some of the contour powder underneath the eye, then I'm do the lips, and that will be it for today. That's it guys, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I just wanted to do this video, so I'm just pushing myself to do it. Okay, alright, thank you guys for the support. Alright, so I put the contour color underneath the eye, so I'm just going to use the mascara and then I'll do the lips. Okay guys, I mean the contour for the nose, I didn't do that yet. I mean, I'll do that part also. Okay guys, so I put the mascara on. I don't have a lot of eyelash, so you won't even see the difference. But I mean, something came to thought a while ago and I just wanted to say, like, I mean, I know I mentioned before that I am not I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, and some people would say, then why, if you're feeling under the weather, why are you bothering to make a video? But I mean, this is the way our life is, and life throws a lot of things on us. And if we're going to say every time when life throws what he wants to throw on us, we're going to say, oh, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that, we're going to procrastinate, or we're going to put it off until another day, then sometimes we'll never get things done. So I mean, even though I'm saying that, I'm not feeling, in a bright spirit and all of that, I still push myself, because this is something that I tell myself that I'm gonna do. So every day is not gonna be, I'm not gonna be in a bright spirit every day. So this is just me, motivating someone to say, not every day. Sometimes we feel like we don't want to move, we don't want to see anybody, we don't want to talk to anybody. But I mean, it's just a feeling, and feelings are things that just lingers for a moment. So just push that aside and just try to push on. You push on, and then somebody might come and brighten your day up. Somebody might come and solve that problem that you have, worrying about. Something might happen. We live in this universe. We do not know, what is around the corner, what the second, the minute or the hour brings. Not able to say next month or next week. So we just have to push ourselves. So even though I'm not feeling up to par today, it's like I'm still pushing myself to achieve what I want to achieve. Alright, so as I said before, I didn't want to make this video too long, but as I said before in my first video, I work with the spirit. So whatever the spirit tells me or put me to do, then that is what I am going to do. Alright, so I am just going to do the lip, and then for the last part I'll do the contour of the nose. that, as I said before, I want to get down pack. I've been practicing a lot because I'm, you know, at the time to do all the practicing. So this is just a fourth video, and I must say that even though it's a fourth video, I must say the application and all that I did this time it was a little bit easier than the ones I did before, even though I'm not in that spirit and I'm not, you know, trying anything extra. But I must say that this time around, you know, as we say, practice makes perfect, you know, so it feels a little bit easier than the ones that I did before. And I didn't have to be thinking so much, you know, what's the next step or whatever. I'm just going with the flow. Whether I missed a step, yes or no, but you know, so far I can say that it's not looking too bad, right? Yes, I can say that. So I'm gonna do the lips now, guys, and then I'll do the contour of the nose. Promise you, dearies, that next time when I do number 5, hopefully I'll be in a brighter spirit, and you know, I'll be more vibrant and all of that. But you know, this is a day and we have to live in the moment sometimes. Yes, so let me do the lips and then we'll just take a look at the finished product. Okay, alright guys, so this is what the lips look like. Nothing too extra. So I'm just gonna put some lip gloss on it. You know, this is a look that I said I always want to achieve. Just a simple look, and you know, I wasn't even putting much effort into it, and look at this. This is a simple look, soft glam, you know, that I have achieved without putting in the effort. So that's also another lesson, guys. You know, sometimes we don't show up, or we want to show up, but the goal of the game is just showing up. Because sometimes we show up, you know, well planned, or we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and the result, you know, is not what we get. When we just show up and say, okay, then, you know, I'm not feeling well, I'm not this, I'm not that, but you know, I'm just showing up to support, I'm just showing up to encourage, I'm just showing up to do whatever, and we find that the result that we get from that just showing up sometimes, you know, it's greater than, you know, sometimes putting in the whole lot of effort. So you know, so this is it. I mean, I didn't do the contour for the nose. I mean, that is something that I told you guys that I want to get down pack. But I mean, not even doing, you know, so much today. So today we're just gonna call this, you know, a soft glam, right? We're just gonna call this today a soft glam. Right? So let me just, you know, fix my hair. Just fix my hair a little bit, and you know, that is just it. Right? So I mean, not looking too bad at all. So this is just something just soft, a little blush, just a light contour, and you know, just a little lip. Right? How do I look, guys? Yes, it's not looking too bad. So thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna put some the setting spray on it, setting mist on it. Yes, just to just set it in place. I mean, if you guys notice, I didn't even do the baking and all of that, because as I told you guys, I'm not in my, I mean, not that I'm not in my right mind, but you know, I have a lot of things on my mind, so I'm just skipping steps and whatever. But you know, this is a look. I'm not caking so much as I did before. I still see the little under eye, still, you know, not caking and all of that, but you know, because of the crease in there. Yeah, but so far, to be truthful, it's not looking too bad. Let me know what you guys think. Okay? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, thank you. Bye, my dearies. Thank you for watching. Like, just subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.